Swiss entertainment. Smoke. We are saying my boys and pebble. And fun who obey the crew best. Get to you take a shortcut. We are to cry and podcast. And go be as well as fraud. Boys are your door. They name them bomb in Shana and Chirekos.
I would say it was alright. The season was alright. You know, I got to Shanghai with I would say like 20% fit. I wasn't fit when I got there. You know, so I would say I was lucky there. And, my performance was alright. People were happy with my performance, and although I wasn't 100% fit, you know, I tried my best to do what I had to do best. You know, but at the end of the day, and we finished second on the league, you know. So and I would say my performance has been good, but I would say I was lucky there because you know sometimes when you're not fit, it's really difficult. But I was able to do what I had to do, you know, to help the team, you know. So, but personally, I know that is not the condition that I wanted. But so far, my performance has been good, and the injuries has slowed me down a bit, you know, but I thank God I'm all right now, and I'm always good. No, if we should have won that game, that would have been the end of the league for us, you know. Like we would have won the league, but you know, as I said, you know, we finished second, and I think the club, everybody is happy, the players are happy with our performance this year, and we've qualified to the Champions League. You know, that's the most important thing, and we are happy. I hope maybe next season something better will come out. Say the Chinese league is a bit, the level is a bit higher than the UAE league. You know, talking about the quality of the players. You know, got a lot of quality players. I'm not saying Dubai hasn't got quality players, but I would say that the level is a bit higher than Dubai. You know, talking about the fans, you know, they come in the numbers. You know, that was what I was missing for quite a long time. You can see stadium packed with like 60,000 people, and like regularly. You know, that's the main difference I would say between China and Dubai. But the football is quite a bit higher than Dubai. Yeah. As I said earlier, and I went to China when I wasn't fit. You know, I came from holidays and then I straight into my first game, and I always thank the Almighty God. He really helped me for me to score in my debut, which wasn't what I wanted. You know, I had wanted to be fit before I played, but there was no time. I had to just go into a game after 2 months layoff, you know, without any training, and then I scored. You know, so I count myself lucky. Then the confidence level built, and I started performing. You know, it's all about building the confidence. You know, although I wasn't 100% fit, you know, but it affected my condition a bit. That was why I would say the injuries started coming. You know, so I would say my performance has been quite good this season. You know, but next season I'm gonna start with the team. Afresh, we go to the pre-season, and then we start, and then we see what happens.
Over the period, you've had some injuries. You've spoken about the fact that it slowed you down and it affected your progress. Are you getting worried that lately you are getting recurrent injuries?
Yeah. It's quite frustrating, you know, and you know, it happens when I'm getting to my top level, you know, and then I have to just go back to start from zero again. You know, sometimes it's quite frustrating, but I've been in the game for quite a long time. I'm more experienced, you know, now. Although it's very difficult to come back, but you know, I need to just be more disciplined in my training programs and then make sure I get to my top level. You know, as I said, it's quite frustrating, but it's part of our job. Injuries is part of our job. You know, it all depends on the individual to make sure do what he does to just come back to the top level.
Well, you were signed by a club which is managed by one of the best in the world in terms of exposure and pedigree and all that. Sven-Göran Eriksson. What will you say with regards to how he has treated you at the club and the relationship that has happened between the two of you so far?
Yeah, our relationship has been very good. You know, I knew Eriksson for way back in 2008, when he was in Man City. He nearly signed me in Man City and had an injury. During the 2008. That was where I got that injury, so the deal didn't happen. So I would say he has been like great fan since day one. So he knows my capabilities and everything. So our relationship has been very, very good. Talking about experience, he's one of the best. He's coached one of the best teams in the world and one of the best national teams in the world. So the experience is there. But talking about our relationship, it's very good. It's like a father and son relationship. He tries to understand what the players want, and then he adds his experience to it, and then he delivers it on the field. So I think it's a good thing.
What about your teammates at the club? How did it receive you, and how are you working together?
Yeah, language-wise has been a very, very difficult situation, but on the field we understand each other, and I've been lucky there because I'm quite funny, although they don't understand the language, but when they see some things, that I do, it makes them very, very happy, and they know I'm a funny guy, so that is what has been keeping the relationship very good, and we apply it on the field. Sometimes he takes us to the field. We start from the dressing room and we demonstrate on the field. So I think it's a good thing. But what I would say is language-wise, I'm struggling a bit with the language, but I'll get there. Yeah, and they know the kind of player that I am. Although I went there, I'm doing quite well. But sometimes people know what you are capable of, but you need to just prove to the people. And I think my time wasn't that enough. And I stayed in UAE for 4 years. I was consistent for 4 years. That is what I need to prove myself there. I've started on a good note. I need to just be consistent and then make sure I prove myself. And I've got a lot of fans there. They follow me, all right. But I need to prove more. Yeah, it's not that easy as people think. We always say travel and see. It's not. Although the league is not hyped like the Premiership stuff, but we've got quality players and we've got international players who were even better in Europe. Talking about Robinho is in Banjul right now. We've got a lot of great players in the league that are performing for their teams. Paulinho played for Tottenham last season. He's there right now. So a lot of things are going on. But it's all about the individual. You just need to make sure you are disciplined on your training programs and do what you do best. So I'm enjoying myself, and I would say the league is competitive, although it's not hyped like the way people see it to be as like the English Premiership or the French league. But the level there is high. Yeah, we have to just approach the game as every other game. Although statistically we are ahead of Comoros, but it's not gonna be a very easy game. We just going there and then they play in front of their fans. They want to prove something to their fans. They want to prove something to the world. But with the quality that we have in camp, we will make sure we go there and just stay focused and do what we do best. Talking about payment, we were paid. I don't know where it's coming from, but we were paid, and the players are happy. So we more focused on the game right now. But yeah, everybody needs to be paid after a hard day's work, and that is the most important thing. But nobody's complaining right now, and we believe in them that in anything that happens, definitely if they owe us, they surely gonna pay. It's our money, so they're not running with their money.